$2. That is the exact cost of the solution Japanese master mechanics have used for over 60 years to achieve factory clean engine bays without removing a single component, without pressure washing, and without the risk of hydrolock that sends thousands of vehicles to repair shops every year. Professional engine detailing services in Western markets charge between $150 and $300 for what they call a complete engine bay restoration. Dealerships charge even more. They use specialized equipment, branded degreasers, and steam machines that look impressive but accomplish nothing that a $2 solution and a 30-minute Japanese protocol cannot replicate with superior results. The solution is a diluted all-purpose degreaser, specifically a 10-to-1 water-to-degreaser ratio, using any concentrated cleaner available at hardware stores, supermarkets, or dollar stores worldwide. A single 32-ounce bottle of concentrated degreaser costs between $4 and $6. That bottle, when diluted correctly, produces enough cleaning solution for approximately 40 complete engine treatments. The cost per treatment is 11 cents for the solution itself. Add a $2 detailing brush and a pack of microfiber towels, and your total investment for professional-grade engine cleaning capability comes to under $8 for supplies that will last years. The global automotive detailing industry generates over $12 billion annually. Engine bay cleaning alone represents a $700 million segment of that market. Every branded engine degreaser, every foam cannon attachment, every specialty applicator exists because the industry recognized decades ago that a diluted commodity cleaner applied with proper technique was impossible to monetize at premium prices. The moment a cleaning method relies on knowledge rather than products, it becomes invisible to marketing departments. It does not become invisible to the people who actually maintain vehicles for a living. Japanese automotive technicians developed their engine cleaning protocols during the 1960s when Japan's domestic vehicle market was expanding faster than the infrastructure to support it. Dealership service bays were overcrowded. Labor costs were rising. Factory managers at Toyota, Nissan, and Honda demanded maintenance procedures that could be completed faster without sacrificing the presentation standards that Japanese consumers expected. The engine bay was a particular problem. American and European cleaning methods of that era relied on petroleum-based solvents applied with high-pressure water, a combination that damaged ignition components, forced water into electrical connectors, and created environmental contamination that Japanese regulations were beginning to restrict. Engineers at Toyota's Motomachi plant in Nagoya began experimenting with diluted alkaline cleaners in 1963. Their objective was simple: find a cleaning agent strong enough to dissolve petroleum-based grime, but safe enough to apply without masking every electrical component in the engine bay. They discovered that concentration was the critical variable. A full-strength degreaser attacked rubber seals, degraded plastic connectors, and left alkaline residue that attracted dust within days. A properly diluted solution, specifically the 10-to-1 ratio that remains standard in Japanese workshops today, provided adequate cleaning power while evaporating cleanly and leaving no reactive residue. By 1968, this dilution protocol was standard procedure at every Toyota service center in Japan. The technique spread through the Japanese domestic market network throughout the 1970s. Honda technicians adopted it for their motorcycle and automobile divisions simultaneously. Mazda refined the application method for rotary engines, which required particular care around the eccentric shaft seals. Subaru developed a modified version for their horizontally opposed engines, where access angles made traditional top-down cleaning impractical. What emerged was not a single technique, but a family of related protocols, all built on the same foundational principle. Dilution determines safety. Application method determines effectiveness. Preparation determines whether the cleaning lasts for 6 months or 6 days. The preparation stage is where Japanese methodology diverges most dramatically from Western practice. American detailing culture treats engine cleaning as an aggressive intervention. Apply strong chemicals. Blast with pressure. Repeat until clean. Japanese methodology treats it as a careful restoration. Assess the contamination. Prepare the surfaces. Apply the solution at the correct dilution. Allow chemistry to do the work that pressure would otherwise force. Then remove the dissolved contamination gently, systematically, and completely. The contamination that accumulates in engine bays falls into 4 distinct categories, and understanding these categories explains why the Japanese dilution method outperforms both expensive professional services and consumer-grade engine cleaning products. The first category is petroleum-based grime, primarily consisting of engine oil mist, power steering fluid spray, and transmission fluid residue. This contamination is hydrocarbon-based and responds to alkaline degreasers through a process called saponification, where the alkaline solution converts oil molecules into a water-soluble soap that rinses away cleanly. The second category is road contamination, a mixture of mineral dust, tire rubber particles, and organic debris carried into the engine bay through the lower air intakes and wheel wells. This contamination is primarily particulate and responds to mechanical agitation rather than chemical action. The third category is oxidation products, consisting of corroded metal surfaces, degraded rubber compounds, and the white powdery residue that forms on aluminum components exposed to moisture and road salt. This contamination requires extended dwell time to penetrate and lift from the base metal. The fourth category is biological contamination, including insect remains, leaf debris, rodent nesting materials, and the bacterial films that develop in vehicles stored in humid environments. This contamination requires both alkaline cleaning action and physical removal. A properly diluted all-purpose degreaser addresses all four categories simultaneously when applied with the correct Japanese technique. The alkaline base saponifies petroleum contamination. The surfactants in the formula suspend particulate contamination for rinsing. The extended dwell time penetrates oxidation layers. The mechanical agitation phase removes biological debris. No single consumer product marketed specifically for engine cleaning accomplishes all four actions because specialized products are formulated for narrow applications and marketed on single benefit claims. The 10-to-1 diluted degreaser is not specialized. It is balanced, and that balance is precisely what engine bay contamination requires. The procedure begins with assessment. Open the hood and identify the electrical components that require protection. The alternator, the fuse box, any exposed air intake sensors, and the battery terminals. These components do not need to be wrapped in plastic, a common Western overcaution that actually traps moisture beneath the protective layer. They need to be noted so you avoid direct spray and prolonged saturation during the application phase. Japanese technicians do not fear water in the engine bay. They fear standing water in electrical connectors. There is a difference, and that difference determines technique. Prepare your diluted solution in a spray bottle. 10 parts water to 1 part concentrated degreaser. The water should be warm between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius. Warm water accelerates the saponification reaction and reduces the dwell time required for heavy contamination. Cold water works but requires approximately twice the contact time to achieve equivalent results. Spray the entire engine bay surface with the diluted solution, working from top to bottom and from the outer edges toward the center. Apply enough solution to wet all surfaces thoroughly, but not enough to create pooling. You are coating, not flooding. The distinction matters. Allow the solution to dwell for 4 to 5 minutes. This is the critical phase that professional services rush and consumer products eliminate entirely by design. A product that requires you to wait 5 minutes before wiping is inconvenient to sell. During those 5 minutes, the chemistry is doing work that no amount of scrubbing can replicate. The alkaline solution is penetrating beneath the contamination layer, breaking the bond between grime and surface, converting oils to soap, and lifting particulates into suspension. After the dwell period, take a soft detailing brush with synthetic bristles and agitate the surfaces in small circular motions. Begin with the heavily contaminated areas, typically the valve cover, the intake manifold, and the areas surrounding fluid reservoirs. Work the brush into textured surfaces, around hose connections, and along the edges of plastic covers. The brush is not scrubbing the contamination away. The brush is ensuring complete contact between the solution and the surfaces, eliminating air pockets where contamination could remain untouched. Rinse the engine bay using a standard garden hose with low to moderate pressure. High pressure is unnecessary and counterproductive. The contamination has already been dissolved and suspended. Pressure adds nothing except the risk of forcing water into components that the dwell and agitation process left untouched. Direct the water flow away from electrical components, allowing gravity to carry the dissolved contamination downward and out through the natural drainage channels in the engine bay floor. Japanese technicians complete the rinse in under 2 minutes. They do not blast, they flow. The drying phase determines whether your results last. Compressed air is the ideal tool, allowing you to blow standing water from crevices, connectors, and recessed areas where evaporation would be slow. If compressed air is unavailable, microfiber towels applied systematically from top to bottom will absorb 90% of the standing water. The remaining moisture will evaporate within 30 minutes if the vehicle is parked with the hood open in a ventilated area. Do not close the hood until the engine bay is visibly dry. Trapped moisture is the origin of the oxidation that professionals charge $200 to remove 6 months later. For ongoing protection, wipe all plastic and rubber surfaces with a thin application of silicone-based protectant after the engine bay has dried completely. This creates a hydrophobic barrier that repels future contamination and extends the interval between cleanings to 6 months under normal driving conditions. The complete cost of this procedure is 11 cents for the cleaning solution, 0 cost for water from your garden hose, and a one-time investment of approximately $8 for tools that last indefinitely. A professional engine detail at a reputable shop costs between $150 and $300. A dealership charges more and often delivers less because their technicians are incentivized to complete the work quickly rather than thoroughly. The knowledge that separates these outcomes is not complicated. It is simply not distributed through channels that profit from your ignorance. Every Japanese master technician who has wiped down an engine bay after a diluted degreaser application and seen factory clean results understood what that $4 bottle at your local hardware store actually contains when diluted correctly and applied with patience. Every Toyota line worker who developed these protocols 60 years ago understood it. Every independent JDM specialist who imports vehicles with 200,000 kilometers and engine bays that look untouched understands it today. Now you understand it too. If this changed how you think about the services being sold to you and the knowledge being kept from you, subscribe to Secret Japanese Garage and share this video with one person who just paid $200 for something they could accomplish in 30 minutes for 11 cents. That person deserves to know what you now know. I am Kenzo, and this is the knowledge they do not want you to have.